What's up guys, Visual here, but you can call me James, and in this video I am going to be showing you guys how you can make a basic YouTube thumbnail for your YouTube videos. It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire. So the first step to make this thumbnail is to go in the description down below, open up the description like I said, and just download these two packs. So the first one is a stock pack. This is from Bird Designs, all credit goes to him, so we will be using one of the stocks from this pack. So go ahead, download Bird Designs stock pack, link in the description, and also download my layer styles pack. This pack is quite old, but it does have a really good amount of layer styles in it that we can use for a thumbnail. Once you guys have downloaded them, you can then head over to File New at the top, and you can begin making your document. So the first thing we're going to do is make the width 1280, the height 720, and bump up the resolution to 200. If you have a bad PC, just reduce that resolution to 100. It doesn't even matter as it's a thumbnail, so if you do have a bad PC and you don't want a big file size, just reduce that to 100, and then once you've done that, hit OK. So as you can see right now guys, this is a blank canvas, and the first step we're going to do is head over to where it says background, click on the lock, and this will turn it into a single layer. Now what we're going to do is just double click on this so it opens up the blending options page. Go to color overlay and just select a full black 0000, hit OK and OK once again, and now what you can do is just head over to the layer, right click it, go to rasterize layer style, and this will make it a single normal layer so you can go ahead and edit it. So now what we're going to do is head over to the stock pack. As you can see right now, we're going to hide this layer, we're going to go to the orange light stock, and we're going to drag and drop this into our normal canvas. So if it's too big, as you guys can see right now, just press Ctrl- on your keyboard, zoom out until you can see it all, and now what you press is Ctrl-T. Once you've done that, hold down Shift and just make this a little bit smaller. So the size of this is perfect to fit a YouTube thumbnail. So once you have done that, just hit enter, and now you can start messing around with the colors and the lighting effects. So first things first, we're going to press Ctrl and U with this layer selected, and now we're going to pick the color we want with the hue option. So we're just going to drag this, let's say we're going to use -100. That looks really good, and you guys can use this color if you wish, but if you are going to be using this thumbnail for quite a lot of videos, then you may want to mix and match the colors. But I'm going to do -100, hit OK, and now we can mess around with the lighting. So first of all, I'm going to make a brand new layer, and this will be called layer 1, and we're going to go over to the brush tool right here. Make sure your brush is set to 0% hardness and it has a brush size of 500 pixels. Once you've done that, just go over to the corner right here, click on the white if it is white, and just make sure that's selected as black. Now what you can do is just press Ctrl- and then just add this black around the outsides of the thumbnail like I'm doing right now, and make sure they're sort of equal size. Once you've done that, just go over to the opacity and lower this down to, let's say, 20%. And yeah, that looks quite good. As you guys can see right now, it just adds a little bit of effect, and it makes the text more focusable, if that makes sense. But yeah, just add that. Once you've done that, you can make a brand new layer once again. This time select the color as white, and then just add a white overlay sort of light at the top. Once you've done that, just lower that down also to, let's say, 13%. That looks good, and we're going to keep it at there. The last lighting effect we are going to add though is making a brand new layer, make sure it's white again, and then just add a white sort of by the color over here, and just lower down that opacity again to, let's say, 15%. That looks good. It just makes this color stand out a little bit more, and it just makes the whole thumbnail look a little bit better. So now what we're going to do is grab our layer styles. So we're going to go into my layer styles pack, make sure the text tool is selected, and just click on the text you would like. I used this one, I believe, and also the blue one over here. So once you've clicked on it, it will highlight it over here on the layers side. Just double click on that and it will open up the blending options. Once you've done that, just click styles, go to new style, and you can just name your style and it will appear on your styles page, so you can add that to any text you wish. So going back to our thumbnail, we're just going to type in our text right now. So I believe the font I did use was Helvetica, so I'm just going to type that in. I will leave a link to this in the description down below as well. I think it's a really good font for thumbnails, makes it stand out a whole lot more. So I'm going to type in how to make over here, and we're going to make this a little bit bigger by pressing Ctrl A to highlight it all, going over to the top where the text sizing is, and just make that a little bit bigger so it covers up the thumbnail, because thumbnails are going to be quite small when they're in YouTube, so you need the text quite large. And we're going to duplicate this text layer by pressing Ctrl and J, and once duplicated, we're just going to put this underneath that text, and we're going to type in how to make a let's go back, how to make a basic thumbnail. So how to make a basic thumbnail, and as you guys can see right now, this will be a little bit bigger, so we're just going to press Ctrl A once again and go to the text sizing at the top and just make this a little bit smaller so it doesn't go off the side of the thumbnail. So as you guys can see right now, this is what it looks like. Just press Ctrl on both of these layers, it will highlight them all, and then now you can center them. So we're going to center that there, and also what we're going to do is put this below the lighting effects, so make sure that's just above the background layer but below the lighting effects. So now all we need to do is add our layer styles and add a couple more effects. So we're going to go and double click on this text layer, and we're going to open up our styles page. I have tons of styles, but we're going to scroll down to this one, and as you guys can see right now, this isn't the right color. So if you do like a layer style but it's obviously the wrong color, just select it, go to gradient overlay, and you can make your own gradient. So this one goes from a light blue to a dark blue, so ours is going to go from a light pink to a dark pink. So I'm going to select a pink over here that's quite bright and vibrant, and we're also going to select a dark pink over here just to make it a bit more even. So we're going to select this dark pink right now. We're going to hit OK once again, and OK again. If you do want to save it again, just press new style and then hit OK once you are done. And now if you want to change this one, just obviously click on it, do the same thing, double click, go to blending options, go to styles, and select the style you would like to use. As you guys can see right now, this text being white, it stands out a little bit more, so it's completely up to you what color you use on each one. And once you guys have done that, you have almost finished. All I would do right now is just press shift on the top layer, shift on the bottom layer, and press the group icon down at the bottom. Now I would just press Ctrl J to duplicate this, then press Ctrl E to merge it, and Ctrl J once again. So you've done that, all you got to do now is head over to filter at the top, go to other, select high pass, and make sure it's on 9.0 radius pixels, hit OK, and then go over to the blending options and select overlay. As you guys can see right now, this makes it stand out a whole lot more. The difference between this and this is quite drastic really, and if we press Ctrl minus and zoom out, you can see the difference quite big, so it makes it stand out a whole lot more when it's obviously much smaller, and it just makes the thumbnail look a whole lot better. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I also hope you were able to follow along with the tutorial as well, and yeah guys, this has been Visual or James, and I'm out. Peace. No, no, no.